Before let's go and speak to a gooner. Market Wayne has dialed that number. Wayne?
Hi, Wayne.
Boys, you okay?
Very well, matey.
Good.
Very well. Premier League football's back and you're top of the table.
Brilliant.
Yeah, go on in. What's your minimum requirement? Fulham, Palace, Burnley, Sunderland.
Realistically, I think we should win all 4.
Right.
But I'm saying as a bare minimum, we need to match Man City's tally.
No, but that's not the question. I'm asking what the bare minimum. You don't know what City you're going to get, right? So you say you're going to get 12 points. Of course you want to. But what's the minimum you'll go?
I'll say 10 then. I'll say 10.
You're going to say 10, right?
Yeah.
That's an easy run of fixtures, that is.
Well, I don't think it's as easy as you Fulham away. Fulham a bit of a bogey side for
Should
Arsenal,
beat
right?
them.
Should beat them, right?
Yeah.
But they said that last season. Never happened.
Right.
And you've got
Palace
Palace.
should beat them. Burnley should beat them.
Palace,
Sunderland should beat them.
Yeah, mate, you've seen Palace this season. I mean, they're hard. They're a tough team to play against.
But if Arsenal line up with the full strength team and play well, and Fulham play well, Arsenal win.
Yeah.
Same against Crystal Palace.
Yeah, but
same against Burnley. Same against Sunderland.
I think the minimum requirement there I agree with Wayne. I think 10 is the minimum requirement there.
I'm going to go 12.
Minimum. Anything less is a disgrace.
Not a disgrace. You might get a draw.
Right. Well, I think
somewhere down there, but
Arsenal are more than capable of winning all those games. Of course they are. But I'm just saying the minimum requirement. We go, okay,
3 wins and a draw.
Yes, they'll probably still be top with that, right? They'll probably still be top.
And another 4 games without defeat, which breeds confidence, which makes the belief. It's like when I play Jamie at golf.
Why are you bringing that back?
The belief. I've got belief. It's half the battle. I go out and I'm expecting to win.
Well, James not here to defend himself.
Oh.
How many points do you think Arsenal will be top of the table by the time we come back from the next international break? I mean, Liverpool are,
I don't know if you know. I think I might have said it to you. I was asked to tip the winner, and I said everything's pointing towards Liverpool because the money they've spent and the players they've brought in. But if you change 5 players in your starting lineup, it is going to cost you some points while they're getting to know each other.
Mm-hmm.
And Arsenal have had 5 years preparing, and now they've got a centre forward. That's the next step. So I think Arsenal are a bit more a well-oiled machine. Liverpool are still trying to. Ekitike's got to match up with Wirtz. You've got Isaac. He needs to work out who's going to thread me in, who's going to cross it there, who can't reach me at the back post, who can. All these things have got to fall into place, and they don't. So I think Liverpool are going to lose points on the players gelling.
Well, one thing I will say on that, right, against Chelsea, only 2 of the outfield players were new.
Chelsea?
No, Liverpool. Isak and Kirkes. They're the only 2 new ones. He went for his midfield 3 of Gravenberch, Slobosai and McAllister.
Yeah, but it's not settled, the team, is it? You've got Slobosai playing right back. You've got Kirkes left back. Then Andy Robertson plays. Canate.
He's paid the big bucks for.
Canate's not been at his best. And then up the front, he's spoilt for choice.
Well,
he's got Wirtz, who's got a massive transfer fee on him, and he's a really good footballer, really good player. And everybody's desperate for him to score or start playing like he can play.
Actually, when he came off the bench against Chelsea, I thought he was a bit of a difference maker, actually.
But I think that Man United midfield on Sunday
is this where Fulham Wirtz stands up?
Well, he's brilliant at finding space. Maddison's good. Maddison's similar to him. They find wherever the gap is. If you play 2 number 6s, they won't stand in the middle of the pitch next to them 2. He'll find space out wide, or he'll come deep and get it. He's brilliant at finding space. Now, at Leverkusen, he had Xhaka, who was getting the ball and early threading it through to him through gaps.
Trying to find him.
And he would,
the off turn.
Yeah, and they played a bit like Amorim plays with a 3-4, that system that Amorim plays. So the wing backs actually pull the opposition's full-backs out wide, right. And then he used to find them pockets, Wirtz, when he was playing for them. So he's a really talented player, and I think Man United I think their weakness is in the middle of midfield. They've got 2 in the middle. Casemiro can't do the width of the pitch. Ugarte's struggling. Mainu is not seemed to be getting a game. Fernandes doesn't know the position, so. If I was Amorim, I'd play 3 in midfield on. He's not going to change.
We got a draw there last year. Done very well, actually. Speak to Shawnee, who's a Sunderland fan. All right, Shawnee?
Evening.
Hi, Shawnee.
You all right, matey?
All right,
Yeah, good.
Not bad.
Good. Now then, your mob. Shall I tell you? You got Wolves at home, Chelsea away, Everton at home, Arsenal at home. They're a bit of a tricky bunch. I mean, Wolves at home, you must be looking for points there, right?
Well, I'm going there on Saturday, season tickets, so 3 points there for sure.
Right.
Chelsea, if we pick a point up, I'd be happy.
Yep.
But depends what Chelsea turn up, because they're a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde side at the moment.
Can be, yeah.
Everton at home on the Monday night, under the lights, always brilliant atmosphere out here, 3 points there, then Arsenal. But I'm looking at minimum of 6 points
Minimum
out the next
6.
4 games.
Well, I'll tell
minimum
you
6.
I tell you what, mate, you take minimum
6.
You get 6 out of that.
How many games have you won already? 2? Is it 2?
No, 3. 2 at home, 1 away. Beat Forest. One beaten at home, so we've got 3 home games in the next 4 games. So,
do you know you only need to win 10? So you've got 3 in the bag. You need to win 7 more games. It doesn't matter who it's against.
They've lost
whether it's Arsenal.
1, 3, drawn 2, lost 2.
Yeah, so if you win 10 games and pick up a few draws, you stay up.
You take 6 points. I mean, that'll level them on
7 wins keeps you up.
17 points by the middle of November.
7 more.
Some going. Listen, Shawnee, thanks for the call. We're going to go break. Yeah, keep the calls coming, gang. We want to know what your minimum requirement is for your side the next 4 games. 12 points up for grabs. What is it that will get into the international break and say, do you know what, I'll take that? Or what is the number you'll go, oh, no, not having that. That's a poor start to the season. I want to hear from Forest fans. I want to hear about Big Ange. 03717 223344. This is the Sports Way on talkSPORT.